It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Levin. Escapes the pressure to his right. Fires on the move. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Leaping grab for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's caught. Gets loose in the middle. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. Bounces out, looking for that line. It's Bishop. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Levin. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket from what's left in this first half. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
With the catch, it's Green. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that one's incomplete.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Levin. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down.
Yeah, and that's a timing route. You throw those out routes to your receivers, and he gets out of his break, and he gets his head around, and ideally you want him to get his head around right in time to catch that football, and you could just tell he didn't get comfortable, didn't get his hands around, his head around in the right time, and he just gets a drop.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. He might want another play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going deep. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with the Washington State Cougars taking on the number 20 team, the Texas State Bobcats.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
And it's the Cougars able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game. Looking deep.
And this one gets them.
Brings it down on the right side. Finds some room. Touchdown LSU. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And his throw is incomplete.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Under fire. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Running inside. It's Berry. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Fires into traffic, picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a move.
There he goes. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. And the Vols are in the hurry-up.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow the...
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
What a great play. He gets the pick six, but that started with pressure on the quarterback. Getting in his lap, hitting him while he's throwing the football. The ball is off target. The defense makes the play and takes it all the way to the end zone.
And he added the extra point. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know that.
Snags it, and there's running room. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Bishop. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Got it. And he will score. Touchdown ball.
Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Line gets set, first down. Defense wants to bring the heat. He's in open space downfield. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On the run, it's Berry. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuffing the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his big tight end. Open space at the 25. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Durham. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this D needs more of that, man. Right? This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
He had a chance to get rid of it and avoid the loss. Instead, the defense pushes him out of bounds for the loss.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So first down will open up the final period. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Bishop. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He's at the 10, and it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So here is the Tennessee offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
Going for it all. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled.
Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Makes the catch. It's Bishop. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Got his man downfield. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, you got to like these last 2 plays by this offense. You understand, you're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job post.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
He's looking to pass. He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Throws for the tight end. That's caught. It's Green. Flying down the right side. Inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David, when the game...
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
36.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Rushes on him.
All right, I like the aggressiveness. I want to be aggressive as a play caller when I'm coming out of my own end zone, when I got a little bit of space to throw the football. And you could tell they wanted to be aggressive, wanted to take a shot. Defense was ready, locked them down, but thank goodness, still had a little space left.
Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right, and he'll be smacked to the ground.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking the deep shot. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. So the defense can't stop the clock 3 times here, so they can't just kneel on it. Need to pick up a 1st down and protect this lead. The run inside. It's Durham. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Moving out to the right. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown LSU! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And the offense had the look they liked. Tight ends are such matchup problems because of their size and because of their athleticism. And this offense does a nice job moving this guy around, especially in this area of the field.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.